Hi girls, today we're going to talk about makeup and skincare for young teenage girls. And I've tried to make this affordable, so if you're buying your own skincare and your own makeup, you can easily afford it with your babysitting money or the money from your part-time job or your allowance. And if you're a mother or a grandma or dad of somebody who's in this age group and you want to help them feel better about themselves, these things are affordable for you to buy too. So let's get started. The most important thing for a young person to have is a great cleanser for their skin. Now this is Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser, and the way you use it is you just splash your face with water and then you take a little bit of the cleanser. I'm just going to use a very small amount, and after you, getting a little water, wet your skin, you put it on and you can see it's just foaming up, and that is going to clean your pores. It's going to take off your makeup, and after you splash it off, you have nice clean skin. So after that, the most important thing is sunscreen. And this is from Safeway. It's called Signature Care Ultra Dry Touch Sunscreen, and it's SPF 55. So even though you don't have any wrinkles or age spots, girls and guys, you don't want any, and you don't want to burn your skin. So on your clean skin in the morning, you put a little sunscreen, and you can see a little goes a long way, and put it all over your face and all over any parts of your body that are exposed to the sun. And those are the two most important things that you can do to have good skin as a young person and an old person. Make sure it's very clean every day, and make sure you use sunscreen. You also want to drink a lot of water, because that's going to cleanse your skin and your body internally, which is also important if you want to have really healthy, glowing skin. And after that, if you find that you have some zits, this is the Signature Care Acne Medication with benzoyl peroxide gel, and it's from Safeway, or we call it Vaughn's in California, but most places it's Safeway. So I'm going to take a tiny bit, looks like that, and if you have a little pimple, you're just going to put it on and pat it in, and it's completely clear, so you don't notice it at all once it's on, but it'll dry up any imperfections. But do be patient, it takes time. And if you have a lot of clogged pores, blackheads, pimples, what you want to do is use an apricot scrub. And this one again is from Safeway. It's the Signature Care Apricot Scrub. And this one is the medicated version with salicylic acid, and it helps remove oil and dirt that clog pores. So that's the one you want if you have acne. I'll show you what it looks like. It's very grainy. Again, you're going to wet your skin, and you're going to take it and go in circular motions and just lightly scrub your skin. Let the little granules do its job. You don't have to push and tug on your skin, but you do want to kind of move in circular motions, and that way all the pores will get cleaned out and your skin will feel very smooth and very soft. All right, so after that, the last of the 5 things that you need is a little protection for your lips. This is a balm. It's called Smoochies. It's from CoverGirl, and as you can see, it has very little color, just a touch. So if you want to have a little lipstick, but especially if your parents don't want you to have anything with too much color, this is a great one. It makes your lips feel soft, and it gives a little bit of shine. And I think it's really cute, fits right in your purse or in your pocket, and it's CoverGirl Smoochies. Okay, so those are the first 5 things. After that, you want a concealer for any zits that you have. If you don't have any zits, you don't need any concealer. But I have a broken capillary under my eye, and as you can see, that concealer pretty much covers it up. You can still see it a little bit, but it's way less noticeable. So it'll do the same thing with any pimple, with any redness that you have on your skin, and then you feel a little more confident as you go about your day. All right, the next thing that's kind of fun to have is a little blush. This one is a crayon. It's from Wet n Wild. Oh, and this was from Essence. And I'll tell you the prices and where I got them in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna take this little crayon and I'm just gonna go like this. See this little part right here? You're just gonna kind of dab it on and maybe a little bit on your cheekbone. And then just kind of touch it in really soft and really carefully. And you have a little bit of a glow on your cheek. So here's without and here's with. Very slight change, but it's something kind of fun to add if you want a really healthy, kind of vibrant look. That'll do it. A little blush is always good. Always picks you up in the morning. Okay, next mascara. This is from Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to show you the brush and then put a little on my lashes. And so here's without and here's with. And it's buildable, so if you want to do more than one coat, you can if you have time. And that will make it even more noticeable. So that's your mascara. And for most of you, this is all you need. And if you want something more, my last suggestion in makeup would be bronzer. Now, if you have light skin like me, you don't need a very dark bronzer, but the darker your skin is, obviously, the more deep your bronzer tone is going to be. This is from Wet n Wild, and this brush is from Wet n Wild too. And I got these because of the price. Oops. Having trouble getting it out of the bag. Okay, so here's your bronzer. You just take your brush and you're gonna kind of sweep it back on either side. And what I like about this bronzer is you can use it all over your face, but you don't need too much. You just take a little bit and you just swoosh it across your skin, and it blends so easily you really can't make a mistake. I'm gonna put some up top on my forehead, and you can even use a little bit. I'm gonna take the tip and use a little bit as an eyeshadow. There we go. So that's kind of fun. So I think for a young person, this is a very natural look, and it's a very affordable look, and it makes you feel beautiful, which is important, and it's not too much. Okay, so the last things that are also important if you want to have really beautiful skin is a mask. This is something you'll use maybe once or twice a week, and you can see it says it's a cleanser / mask. The reason I don't prefer this as a cleanser is I don't think it takes your makeup off as well as this one, the Neutrogena. You can use any kind of cleanser that you want, but if you notice that it's not taking your makeup off very well, you may need a little makeup removing cloth or a little makeup remover dabbed on a cotton ball to take off, especially things like your mascara. But you'll find that this one will take it off pretty easily, and you don't need anything extra. But if you do want a mask, if you have acne, or even if you just want to clean out your pores and really kind of baby yourself a little bit, take a little bit of this mask, and you don't need much. I'm just showing you a very small amount here. And you put it on your skin, and you just kind of spread it sort of thin, and then you leave it on for about 15 minutes. And it's going to give you a nice, clean, healthy look that makes you feel like your skin is really radiant and the best it can be. So that's maybe once or twice a week. And then if you have very dry skin, you're going to need a moisturizer. And there's lots of them out on the market. This is the one that I chose for you. It's called Neutrogena Naturals Multivitamin Nourishing Moisturizer. So that's one that's a real nice moisturizer. It's somewhat affordable. It's not cheap, but it lasts a long time. And you can even use it if you're an adult. So if you're an older teenager and you have dry skin, or a younger teenager, this is a great one. It's nice and moisturizing, but nice and light. so you don't feel like you have a heavy, greasy moisturizer. If you don't have dry skin, you may find, like I did, I had terrible acne as a child, that you don't need moisturizer. You just need clean skin. And I started using moisturizer in my late 20s, early 30s. But before that, my skin was so oily, if I used a moisturizer, it made me break out. So talk to your doctor, talk to your mom and dad, whoever you think would give you the best advice. And if you're having trouble with your skin, you may not need a moisturizer quite yet. Okay, but you probably will need something for your body. So even if you have troubled skin on your face, your body can get dry skin, especially if you live in harsh climates. So this is, sorry, I had it backwards, Equate, which is the Walmart brand, Advanced Skin Therapy Body Moisturizer. So you can use that on your hands, you can use it on your legs, and it's gonna keep you from getting flaky skin, which nobody wants. Okay, so that is all the products, and now I'm going to tell you the prices. All right, the Neutrogena cleanser was $8.29, and I got it at Vons or Safeway. And the sunscreen, again, at Vons, $6.99. The acne treatment, $4.99 at Safeway. The apricot scrub, again, the Signature Care brand, the Safeway brand, that was $3.99. Some of these things were on sale, but the prices are approximate. And then the Smoochies, which is from CoverGirl, I picked this up at Vons, and it was $5.99. So all those things together were $30.25 without tax. And then the next three things I got at Target. So if you want something more than the basic 5, here's the blush. This was from Wet n Wild, and it was $3.99 at Target. The concealer was $3.49. It's from Essence, and I got it at Target. And the mascara was Wet n Wild, and it was $1.97 at Target. So all of those things, those three things together, were $9.45 without tax. Some states have tax, some states don't, and the ones that do, it's different everywhere. So I'm not gonna give you the price with tax. Okay, now the bronzer was $3.93. I got that at Walmart, and it is Wet n Wild. The brush was also a Wet n Wild brush, and it cost 93 cents at Walmart. And then the body lotion was from Walmart, and it cost $4.42. And the moisturizer, which came in this box, the Neutrogena Naturals moisturizer, was $9.92. That is the most expensive thing in this selection. And then the clear pore mask was $5.97. So those should, oh, and all of the things from Walmart cost $25.17. All the things from Target cost $9.45, and everything from Vons was $30.25. So if you were to get everything that I mentioned, the price would be $64.87. As I said, some of the things were on sale, and that's a lot of money. So don't feel like you have to get everything all at once. Start slowly, build your skincare collection. Remember, skincare is much more important than makeup. Take care of your skin, take care of yourself. You're important, you're beautiful. I love you, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.